Welcome back to another episode of Tabletop Nights. We are pretty much halfway through our Season 1 versus Season 2 clash. Today I've got the Paladin, Vic over there has the Gunslinger, and off over in the background is our friend Neil, here to learn how to play so he can join us for a few more of these.
So he has watched us play one dice thrown, it was Gunslinger versus Samurai, wasn't it?
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, so what
Checked
do you
it
think
out
about
last
the
night.
game off the get-go?
Looked fun.
Yeah, so there's a lot of luck involved. So the reason he is off camera is because he's going to be learning how to play, getting a rough idea of how it sort of works, because then these two are going to face off. So Neil and TJ will be facing off, and we'll reveal why a little later on. All right, cool. Let's see who goes first. All right, so 5 and 3. I'll go first.
You're taking
Yeah.
firsties? Fair enough.
It never really makes much of a difference to us, does it?
Not really, no. I would lose either way.
Yeah, that's true. So there's a lot of people really backing you up here to try to get,
Which
get
I
a win.
appreciate. Thank you out there, everyone who's
Yeah.
going, good luck. You'll get your win soon. I probably won't, just because that's how life works for me.
So Neil, you don't know, but TJ, I think what are we like 10 and 0,
Something
Oh,
like
wow.
that. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Brutal.
Yeah,
That's
so
what I'm getting my revenge in hate.
he is. Yeah. I'm losing other games, so tune into those. All right, so I'll go first. So we've got 4 cards, 40 health. Again, we don't like to start with 50. We do, but off camera.
Just keeps it rolling.
Yeah,
a bit
keeps it
smoother.
rolling
Means we
a
can
bit
pump
more.
out more of these in theory.
All right. Cool. I'm going to get straight off with getting paid. So gain 2 CP, putting me on 4. And then I will upgrade my Showdown to Showdown 2. So I'll use 2 CP to upgrade that.
Hold on.
And then we'll go for a roll.
Upgrades off the bat.
I missed one. Oh, yeah. I guess officially I have to put it in.
Yeah, I'm not rolling for you.
Okay.
That's probably a good idea on my part if I had of.
Yeah, so we've
Give
got
you my dice curse.
5 there. Oh, that's only 5 damage, man. That's really not a lot, is it?
It's not huge,
That's
but
a pretty piss poor
that's where like
effort.
Gunslingers reload and some of her tokens come in handy.
Yeah, true.
down the
true.
track.
Oh, my passive during upkeep phase, which I don't get one this turn, I gain a reload. All right. I'm not sure what I should do. I could always
Keep a bunch of them,
what
try for
cards
some
do
others.
I have? Oh God. All right, I'll keep these 2 and I'll re-roll these. All right, it really seems that it wants me to use a revolver, so I'll do 5 damage to you.
5 damage for
Yeah.
a revolver. Alright. Defensive roll of 3 dice.
I've got to upgrade that revolver if I'm going to be rolling revolvers non-stop.
Alright, on sword, deal 1 damage back. Prevent 1 times heads plus 2 times hearts in damage, so I can prevent 2 damage. And gain 1 CP.
So I'm doing 3 damage.
Gain a CP.
That is an awful turn.
I
Man,
will lose that.
revolver.
And you took 1, which
Yeah.
puts you on 39.
39 to 37. So, yeah, he gets his defense roll. My defense roll is only 1 dice.
Mm-hmm.
His is 3. Some of them have 5. Some of them have 4. It all varies. But that was a good first turn for you. I mean,
Works in my advantage. I'll
Yeah.
take it for now.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. That'll end my turn.
Cool. I will draw a card. Gain AP. Spend 2 to upgrade my Righteous Prayer to Righteous Prayer 2, which also gives me Prosperity. It's all
So-
hand-based though, so that'll be interesting to try and roll.
Yeah. So the Paladin's meant to be one of the harder characters to use, but I've had a bit of luck with using him in the past. So, yeah.
Offensive roll phase.
Interesting. For a second, it threw me off that all your things are white because they didn't change them from season 1 to season 2.
11445. Choices. Not many choices.
Yeah, at least mine was very clear what it wanted me to do, what the universe wanted me to attempt.
I'm gonna keep the 1s and those helmets, and I will re-roll the 5. Bingo. Gives me the other sword I was after.
So what are you doing? Righteous
For
combat.
Righteous Combat.
That's a lot of words on that ability.
So deal 5 damage and roll 2 dice. So add 1 times helmets and 2 times swords to the damage. So 1 times helmets would be an extra 1, making it 6 damage. And gain 2 times hearts in health.
So you got a
2
health. 2 health.
So 6 damage coming your way, and I gain 2 health.
And I get 1 dice defense. I completely forgot that the Gunslinger only had 1 defense roll. Crap's that. Alright, so...
Oh, you and your attacker each roll.
Okay, well...
So I have to roll 1 as well.
So there you go, I got a 6.
Which, poo.
Oh,
Hey-oh.
Okay.
That's
You
a 6
and
too.
your attacker each roll 1 dice. If your roll is greater, you may choose to either deal 3 damage or prevent half.
If your roll is not, deal 1.
So I deal 1 damage.
So you'll be taking 6 back.
Yeah. So Neil, who do you think is
Back to
going to win
38.
early on? Your early on.
TJ's
prediction?
got a much better start by the sound of it.
So that puts me on 33, and that puts you on 38.
38 after all the ups and downs with damage there. So yeah, Paladin's got some interesting ones. There's
This is
lots
your
of like
first time
little
using
heals
him.
scattered through it. Yeah, it's the first
Yeah.
time I've used him.
All right. My turn, or
And yeah, on to you.
so you gain a CP every turn. So we'll be keeping you on your toes when you play Neil.
right.
And you draw a card, just 1 card. What's this? I'm going to use 2 CP to upgrade. Oh, not that card. Not that card. It is finally this card to take cover. To take cover 2, and it also gives me an extra ability, mark the target. So worst case scenario, I can.
More stuff to potentially roll.
Exactly. All right. Oh, that's what I want to see a little bit. That's a
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
that is a large straight.
That is a large or small. You pick either one.
I can pick either one because I did upgrade my small. So if I was to do a small straight, after targeting an opponent, you each roll 1 dice. If your roll is equal or greater, deal 8 damage. Otherwise, deal 6.
Or good old fan the hammer,
Or I can do a large straight, which is fan the hammer, gain 2 evasive.
which very important for you for defending yourself.
Yes, and I deal 7 damage.
Yep.
All right, so I'll go the large straight. Just sounds
Fan the hammer?
bit better, yeah.
Gain your 2 evasive.
So I get 2 evasive. So we'll explain what they do later. And I'm dealing 7 damage.
Alrighty. Roll to defend myself. 1, 1, 1. Or 1, 1, 2, 3 swords. On a sword, deal 1 damage, so I'll just deal 3 damage straight back.
Okay, so that puts me on 30.
Takes me, or what was yours? 7? 7 damage.
7
I
damage.
was on 8, puts me to 31.
So, you know, I got a little bit of respect there.
Oh, did you remember to gain your reload as well in your upkeep?
Oh, no, I didn't. So we'll gain a reload. So I'll
Gain it
just
now.
one. So we'll just quickly read what these do. So evasive, spend and roll 1 to 2 to dodge an attack. When a player with this evasive receives damage, they may choose to spend this token. If spent, roll 1 dice. If the outcome is 1 or 2, then no damage is received. Multiple evasive tokens may be spent in an attempt to prevent the same source of damage. So that's all right. And then I've got a reload, which I get 1 every upkeep phase. So if a player concludes their offensive roll phase with an attack, they may spend this token. If spent, roll 1 dice and add half the value as damage rounded up. So
Damage buff for you, basically.
yeah, which I'll probably add next turn. Mm-hmm. So really important, Neil. With these, they won't work.
They didn't for me.
No,
Okay.
very difficult to get them to work. Some key moments in previous games, though, like they've come out perfect timing for me. All right, you're up, man.
I'm up. Alrighty, I will draw a card. I will gain ACP. Straight on to offensive roll phase.
2, 3, 4.
That's another righteous combat.
It did well for you last time. That and a little bit of heal as well. Like not many characters can heal. I'll tell you that.
And heal is always nice. Alright, yeah, I think we will go with righteous combat again,
Another
as much as I'd...
righteous combat.
Oh, do I want to?
It's a little boring, but it gets it going. So all right, we'll
It does.
Go for it.
I will, yeah. So we'll pull them out. Righteous combat. Deal 5 damage. Roll 2 dice. Rolly. So gain 2 times hearts in health, so I'll gain 2 health.
And a CP.
And gain 1 CP. Correctio mundo.
Alright, so I'm going to go and try and use an evasive token. So I roll the dice.
5 coming your way.
So that's not good. Alright, I'll save the other one because 5's not that much. Alright, now we both roll 1. Alright, so we both got 4. So you take a damage and I take 5.
5, yes.
Putting me on 25.
25 to 32, not bad.
It's only 1 defense dice, Neil, but it's pretty good. If I win, I can prevent half the damage rounded up.
What I will
So it
do
makes a big
is
difference.
main phase 2, which we rarely ever use.
Oh, yes. No, we don't.
But I will use it for once, is spend my 4 CP to play Consecration. Main phase action, apply Protect, Retribution, Crit, and Accuracy on any hero. So, apply my Protect, apply my Retribution, apply my Crit token, and my Accuracy token. They cannot be stacked, so only 1 of each.
What do they even do? I haven't seen...
Protect is similar to some of the other characters that have it as well. It's the same, can spend it at any time to reduce incoming damage by half. It's that one that I keep using wrong that our viewers keep pointing out to me.
Yeah. The timing of that one's hard.
Retribution, I can spend when you're attacking, basically, to deal half of the incoming damage back to you.
Okay.
Round it up.
That's alright, yeah.
Crit, if I deal more than 5 damage on an attack, I can add an extra 4 to it.
Wow.
And accuracy, spend at the conclusion of my roll phase to make the attack undefendable.
Not bad. Alright, so we'll go... I get a CP.
So that's kind of the essence of I think how the Paladin's supposed to work, is trying to generate and use those tokens as much as possible.
I also gain a reload during my...
Gain your reload.
Phase.
Do your thing.
That's interesting. What I'll do is I'll use those 2 CP to upgrade my Quick Draw to Quick Draw 2.
Noosh.
So basically, when I spend a reload, you may re-roll that die 1 time. So I think that would count from now, to be honest.
Yeah, it's now upgraded.
Yeah, so during your upkeep phase, gain 1 reload.
So
that
that's still
stays
the
the
same.
same. When you spend a reload, you may re-roll that die 1 time. So that means I can go for that now.
Gives you a bit of an extra shot at doing some damage.
Yeah, which I'm really going to need. So what are you on 32? I'm on 25, so I really
32.
need to start catching up a little bit. And that'll help.
That's not a bad one.
Yeah,
That's
it's almost what I need.
almost take cover.
Almost.
Wouldn't be too hard to tip it for a take cover.
Yeah, it's a decent chance.
You've got to roll a 4 or 5, so...
Yeah, so I got a decent chance.
Mathematicians correct me, but I'm pretty sure that's a 2 in 6 chance, i.e. 1 in 3.
Yeah. There's probably some sort of scientifical thing.
Probably.
saying that it's not exactly
Probably
that.
totally wrong about that.
Alright, so that's not going to do it either.
No, still got one more, though.
I do have 1 more. I could end up with nothing here.
Gonna risk it.
If I roll... Oh, fuck it. Screw it.
Do it.
Hey, got it. So
Take cover!
So take cover. So he has no CP, so there's not much risk going for that 3rd dice unless there's a card that... Because there's cards that can tip dice.
All right.
So
but he
'cause
can't
I've
mess with you.
Yeah,
I've
so
got nothing to mess with him with.
So, you know, if he had 1 card, I could be like, oh, it's not worth the risk.
0 CP, you lose.
Almost. So take cover 2. Or I could do mark the target. I'm not going to do that. Although it does inflict bounty, but not really worth it. So I gain another evasive, which is stack limit of a 3. And I deal 6 damage. But I will use a reload token. Concludes their offensive roll phase with an attack. They may spend this token. So I'll roll 1 die. So that's 6. So... if spent, roll 1 dice and add half the value as damage rounded up. So I'm doing an extra 3 on top of my 7. So I'm doing 10 damage.
10 damage isn't bad at all.
Yeah. I could re-roll that because of my I'm not going to do that.
As a result, I will spend my retribution token. So after being attacked as a result of your opponent's roll phase, to deal half of that incoming damage back to you. So you'll be taking 5.
Yep.
I will roll my defendy dice.
So you heal 2.
So you'll be taking 6 damage.
Damn.
I will heal for 2. So 10, 8.
So that puts me on 19.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
What
Puts
does that
me
put
to
you
24.
Alright, so, I mean, I got rid of a token there.
Oh, wait, no, sorry, I healed 3. So I had a heart and a shield.
Oh, okay.
So 25.
So that attack did more to you than to him?
Yes.
All right.
No. I still did.
Because I did 6 back, so you did 7.
Oh, yeah, plus his...
Okay.
But I have to go for it because I have to get rid of his tokens. So, you know, I
sure.
got to...
That is my ret token spent, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I have to get rid of those tokens, otherwise I'm in trouble.
Alrighty.
You're up.
Next mundo to our card draw.
You might be witnessing the first TJ Dice Throne victory.
It's looking good.
Yeah.
Gain a CP. Main phase 1. I will play the 0 CP Divine Favor. Roll a dice on a pair of prey hands. Gain 4 CP on any other outcome. Draw a 1.
Not bad.
Promo card.
Promo card. So that wasn't a part of the original Season 1. When we got Season 2, it added it to Season 1.
So yeah,
Okay.
bonus cards that came with it. If you pre-ordered, I think it was,
Yeah,
you got them.
Yeah. So
2.
you
So
draw a
any
card.
other roll, draw a card.
So is that's a free CP card? So that's very
Yeah, 0 CP. And 0 CP is, especially for drawing or getting CP back, is pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Cool.
You're
On
up.
to the offensives. 1, 2, 5, 4, 1.
Hopefully you can't get that righteous combat again.
If I could dash that off again, that'd be handy. Alright, so we've got our 1, 2, 1. I will keep the swords. I will keep the helmet. And
So you are going for it.
I am going to try for righteous combat again.
Righteous combat.
That's a pair of praying hands.
That is mighty prayer.
Ooh,
Oh, only 3 undefendable damage.
3 undefendable, but I could buff that up by applying my crit and accuracy. I couldn't apply crit, but I could apply accuracy to it, which would be pointless because that's already undefendable. Ignore me. Screw it. Let's try again.
Oof.
Oh, that's not what we want.
Have you been using your passive ability or just been choosing not to use it?
I haven't really needed to use it, and
Yeah,
or I've had no CP for it.
Yeah.
What I will do is spend my CP, play samesies, change the outcome of one of your dice to be identical to the outcome of one of the others. Guess what's now a 4?
But wait. No, I can't do anything. I don't have any CP.
All right.
Are you going to make that undefendable? Or...
I will be applying both crit and accuracy.
Okay.
So, crit, because I've dealt at least 5 damage, adds 4. And then accuracy makes the attack undefendable for 9 damage.
Okay. So do I get a defensive roll?
Nope.
Okay.
Undefendable.
Right. Okay, cool. So 9. So that puts me
9
on
in the
10.
face.
Alright. I wonder if you can use an evasive token for that. When a player receives damage, they may choose to spend this token. If spent, roll 1. The outcome is 1 or 2, no damage is received.
I believe you can use a token on it. It would only be if it was my alt that you couldn't.
Okay, let me have a look. We'll have a look.
We'll double check that real quick because I think we've come against this before.
Can I use evasive? No, ultimates cannot be prevented.
There you go. Can you use evasive to avoid undefendable damage?
Well,
Yes.
Okay,
You
cool.
just can't defend against it. So yeah, you can use that evade token. Which
So
would
I
probably be a
will
good idea.
definitely do that. So I'm not applying the 9 yet. It's already applied there, but because I don't have much faith that I'll roll it. So I'll use my first evasive. So what I need, a 1 or a 2.
That's 5.
And then I'll use my second evasive.
That's 2.
So if spent, roll 1 dice. If the outcome is 1, 2, no damage is received. Multiple evasive tokens may be spent in an attempt to prevent the same source of damage.
There you go. Nicely
So I
avoided.
get that 9 back.
Nicely avoided.
Keeping me on 19. Thank God.
That would have hoit.
What token do you have now? Protect.
Just got protect left now.
My turn?
Yes, your turn.
Because you've been using those cheeky main phase too, so...
No, nothing this time.
Okay. I will sell this card and gain a CP. So yeah, you can obviously sell cards to gain a CP. And then I will use both my CP to use... bye-bye. Remove a status effect token from a chosen player. I'll remove your last token.
Oh, my protect.
Yeah. And I also gain a reload as well.
How would?
Alright.
1, 1, 2, 4, 6.
Nothing that great there.
Gives you some okay starting options though. You could shoot for a bounty hunter. You could shoot for take cover.
Yeah.
Could even really bend your luck and try and shoot for a straight of some form.
Yeah. 1, 2, 4.
You reroll the 1 and 6, gives you reasonable odds.
I could go for take cover. Or I could go for bounty hunter. Inflict bounty, then deal 1 undefendable damage.
Undefendable is undefendable.
Yeah. But what does bounty do? So bounty, receive 1 damage and attacker gets 1 CP. So when a player afflicted with this token is attacked by an opponent, the attacker increases their damage by 1 and then gains a CP persistent. That's actually really not that good, to be honest. It would be
little
good.
damage buff because it means you're doing +1 extra damage and you're also generating CP with your attack.
Early on in the game, I would say that'd be great, but sort of I really need to get damage out to you, so I'm not really sure what I should do. I'm just going to re-roll everything.
Everything?
Screw it.
Why not? Whoa.
That looks good in theory, but I don't think it is.
It does give you a mark the target.
It does give me a mark the target, gain 2 evasive and inflict bounty. But it also gives me a good chance of getting take cover 2 again. So I got 3, 4, 5. So if I get a 6 or a 2, or a bullet, we've got something. So
6.
there's a 6. So it gives me 3, 4, 5, 6, which is a small straight. Showdown 2. After targeting an opponent, you each roll 1 dice. So that's definitely a 6. If your roll is equal or greater, deal 8. Otherwise, deal 6. So I'm dealing 6.
6 isn't bad.
But then I'll use a reload token as well.
Yep.
So I round it up, so I'm dealing 2.
So 7, 8.
Yeah, but I'll re-roll that because I can re-roll it once because of my passive
as well.
ability.
See if you can.
So I made it worse.
Backfire.
So just 1.
7.
So I'm doing 7 damage.
So I roll my defenses.
Oh, those heals, man. That's 3
So that's
heals.
3
right?
heal and 1 damage back to you. So 7, 6, 5, 4 damage to me for 21.
I'm holding out okay. Better than I expected, to be honest.
This is usually how it goes though, and then all of a sudden you swing it out and just.
Nah, I feel like that swing back was already normally happened by now, to be honest.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
That's all right.
We'll see. We'll see.
See what happens. All right, I will draw my card. I will gain my CP. I will ditch 3 cards for 3 CP.
Gaining 3 CP. Wow. That means he's going to use some sort of weird card I've never
Something
seen before.
big.
Yeah.
Or am I? On to roll phase. Interesting. Not the most useful. Let's do it again.
He's going to try to get an ultimate here. There's 1, 6.
It's worse.
Is it 2, 3? Oh, yeah.
Keep you, and I'll keep you. I'll reroll these 2. Interesting. Trip hands.
That is not a good sign for me.
It's not quite what I was after. I will spend 1 CP to play 6 it. Change the outcome of 1 dice to what you want.
Do anything?
Yeah, just any, yeah.
Oh, in the case of 6 it, change any of the dice
Oh,
you rolled
to
to
a
a 6.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a bunch of different ones.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then boop, boop, 2 CP. So wild.
What do you mean that wasn't exactly what you wanted? It's not exactly what I wanted.
It's not exactly what I wanted,
So,
but I can work with it.
But it's
it will
actually not
be.
as bad as I thought.
I mean, I was hoping to just roll it and then do it again.
So it is heal 5, deal 10.
Heal 5, deal 10, and gain Blessing of Divinity, which cannot be removed from me in any way, shape, or form.
Boom.
Yeah. So he's got a good lead. I need to get a some sort
Puts
of...
me back to 26 and smacks you right on down to
So
8.
it puts me on 8. So 26 to 8. You're going to witness the first time I've lost.
I think this
dice
might be my
throwing.
first
No
victory. I don't want to
defensive
jinx
roll
it.
there?
Touch wood.
No, because it's a ultimate.
Ultimates are completely undefendable, so
Undefendable.
they're even more undefendable than undefendable.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, yeah. That was definitely what he needed, that's for sure. Alright, so I gain a reload. So I'm going to need it.
The only way you can really stop one would be if he had a card
That changes the dice.
that changes my dice. So, and there are quite a few of those in the deck, but that's why I looked over to see how many CP he had first. I'm like, wait, can he screw with this?
So I gain a CP and draw. That's not going to come in handy. Alright, let's go for it, shall we?
You're really trying to shoot for take cover at the
1,
moment.
2, 3, 4, 5. So
So you've got your large or small, whichever you want to
Sorry,
go.
that
I'd
was-
go the large personally.
Yeah, I'll go large straight. So I gain 2 evasive.
And deal
Deal
7 damage.
And then I'll use a reload.
Reload to try and up that damage.
So that's to 2.
So 8, 9 damage coming my way.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Defend what we can of it. Ooh. So I'll take 8 damage and deal 2 back.
2 back, so it puts me on 6. So you can end me here, but I do have 2 evasive tokens.
Puts me to 18.
So I'll do my main phase 2, and I'll sell this card to gain a CP. Alright, so I've gained 2 CP, and then I'll use triple up. So I'll use both that CP to draw 3 cards.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. I'll sell this card to gain a CP, which then I'll use roulette. So I use that CP. So choose a play and then roll 1 dice. So you can have that. On that, I deal 2 damage.
Deal 2 damage. Sneaky little shot.
Yeah, it could have been a knockdown, which would have come in.
That would have
handy.
sucked more, but hell, 2 damage is still 2 extra damage done.
It's you're up. Your turn.
That's it.
I have to do something. But I do have 2 evasive tokens, so just say he does that 6 damage, I can sort of do something. Yeah.
Alrighty.
So what does Blessing of Divinity do again?
Next time you smack me all the way down to 0, resets my health to 1 instead.
Yeah.
So,
Very handy card.
I'll gain our CP. Cool, let's roll some dice. Keep that. Will I keep that? Yeah, I'll keep that.
So pretty much every character has like a normal attack, which is their basic one, but the actual Paladin doesn't, which is interesting.
No, he's a little tricky to work with because of that.
Is that a stray?
No. Helmet.
So we're rocking 3 helmets.
Oh, that's not great. I could keep 2 in a sword and try for righteous combat.
I still have a chance.
Doesn't help me at all. I will spend a CP, play 1 more time, take 1 additional reroll of up to 5 dice during my offensive roll phase.
What are you going
keep-
to reroll?
Keep the hands and I'll roll those.
Wow.
Going risky.
All hands.
All hands are on
gives
deck.
me trip hands. And a 4 and a 5. Trip hands, though, does trigger prosperity. Gain 4 CP.
Okay, that's not bad. Do you have any cards?
Not at the moment, no.
Oh, well,
Not super useful.
I live just to...
The dice have let you live
yeah,
around.
Yeah, absolutely. I was trying to figure out how to word it. All right, my turn?
Yes.
All right. Gain a reload. Gain a CP. Gain a card. All right, so 0 CP, run and gun. Roll 1 dice. Otherwise, draw any other outcome. Draw 1 card. So I'll be drawing
Draw a card.
So it gives you a chance at getting something.
It hits you with bounty and knockdown, which is pretty nasty.
And then, do I want to do that? No. Let's go for it. So I'm assuming because I can have a stack limit of 2 reloads and my passive ability always gives me a reload, that I can use multiple reloads, or...
I would assume you can. It doesn't
if a
say
player
there's a limit.
concludes their offensive roll phase with an attack, they may spend this token. So I don't know. If spent, roll 1 dice and add half the value as damage rounded up. Attack
I would assume if
modifier.
you got 2, you can spend both.
Let's have a look.
Well, it doesn't say you can't, and they usually specify if you can only spend a token at a time.
Okay, so I can do a stack limited. Well, I can do 2.
Yeah, because that's your stack limit. So
Yeah, cool. All right, let's go for an attack.
pew 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 pew.
What will I do?
Pew pew.
Close to Bounty Hunter, but again, that's not really that good, is it? I'm gonna really need to do something special here.
Got to whip something out.
Yeah, this character is very basic. Like the attacks, you know,
They're-
it doesn't
yeah,
mix
they
up
are
a lot.
relatively basic. I think the getting knockdowns and having bounties on things would help a lot.
We've got to go for something, so I have to keep that 6. Ooh,
that's close.
something.
Put you close to a Deadeye, as well as your ult.
Oop. Okay. So I do have a card though that will help me out here. So it is 1 CP. Samesies, change the value of one of your dice to identical to the value of another dice. So I'll
Flip
change one of those.
One
to
of them 4s to a 6.
So I inflict knockdown. So you can have that.
Ba-bow.
And deal 6 undefendable damage, which I will do a reload on as well. So another 3.
To make 9.
And did we say I can use 2 reloads?
You did.
Okay. Well, again, correct if that's wrong, but according to the back of the sheet, it does not specify if you can only use 1 reload or not. So 11.
Makes 11. Ouch.
Oh, some breathing space. A little bit of
turn.
breathing space.
That hurt a little, yeah.
So what's that? 6 to 5.
6 to 5.
Wow. Wow.
Final turn, probably.
Yeah. I do have
Alrighty.
2 evasive tokens that I reckon it would come down to rolling those, to be honest.
Let's see what happens. Oh, not great.
The only reason it's not great, it's not bad. It's the start of a righteous combat, but it would be good if you had a basic ability.
Yeah, it's just that lack of basic attack that
yeah,
hurts.
yeah. It is a 1, 2, 3.
Screw it. Let's reroll.
So he's going. He's risking it for the biscuit. That's a straight. That's a large straight.
Gives me
small
retaliate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it gives me a small straight.
Heal 1, deal 5. Ooh. Well, I got no CP, so you might as well re-roll that one and try.
Yeah, I'll
and get
re-roll
the
that one and
righteous.
see if I can go for the large.
That's a large.
That's a large straight.
That's deal 8 damage.
So heal 2.
Wait, what does knockdown do? Sorry.
Oh wait, I shouldn't have rolled that last one.
Yeah, to remove
So no,
this
small
token, a
straight.
player affected must spend 2, so you can do that before the start of their offensive
Before the
roll
start of the
phase.
offensive roll phase.
But I would let you do that because we didn't mention it, so
Yeah,
that's
fair
fine.
enough. Well,
I
will have spent the
their
2
offensive. Yeah,
to skip. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's your token
So
back. So
there we
that
go.
would give me my
yeah.
5.
Well, I'll allow it.
Cool.
Allow it. I'm very gracious.
3, 4, 5. Gives me a large straight. Heals for 2. So 5, 6, 7. And deal 8 damage.
So it all comes down to first my 2. Well, what I'll do first is I'll do a duel with you, and then if that doesn't work, I'll use
Try
the
your
basic
evasives.
tokens. Ooh, mine was a 6.
Yours was a 6.
Okay. So if your roll is greater, you may choose to either deal 3 damage or prevent
half.
So I'll prevent half, making it 4.
Making it 4.
Yeah. So it puts me on 2, which means I keep my evasive tokens. But the thing is if I do an attack and he does 2 damage back to me, it's a draw, which has not happened yet on this channel. You could be witnessing.
So is it worth evading then?
Did you steal a dice?
No.
Alright. I'll gain a combat point and get a card. Oh, okay. Vegas, baby. So roll 1 dice and gain the value, half the value of CP. So 3.
3 CP.
That's pretty bloody good for a free card.
Nothing to scoff at.
So that puts me on 4, which then I'll use 2 immediately to use double up, draw 2 cards. Actually, no, it's only cost 1, so I still have 3 CP. So draw 2, and I get a reload token. Beautiful. Ooh.
Not a bad roll.
Well, I get these. It looks really good, but I don't think it really is as good as it looks. What do I need to do? 7.
Mm-hmm.
I'll end up with nothing if I do that, though.
Sometimes you got to take risks in life, Vic.
Yeah.
That's probably why I keep losing.
Yeah, you do take too many risks.
I do sometimes. A lot of the time.
So the thing is I have to kill him twice because he's got his...
I do have my Blessing of Divinity.
Yep.
Is it possible in 1 turn though?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Unless you had that sneaky asshole do random damage in your main phase, card
you
back.
yeah,
But you
guaranteed
spent it
another turn.
already.
I have to go for it because I'm behind, so I've got to do.
Do what you can.
That's
Pew pew pew.
that is
Bounty Hunter
Bounty
or
Hunter.
straight up revolver.
I do have one more roll, don't I?
Yes,
Yeah.
that was your second.
What do these do? Bounty Hunter isn't really good enough, to be honest.
Not at this stage. of the game.
Bounty. So when a player afflicted with this token is attacked by an opponent, the attacker increases their damage by 1. Alright, screw it. We have to go for it. Oh, it was nothing. That's not even a revolver 1.
Nothing to flip cards with either.
No, actually, I don't. Can I do reload? Can I reload?
Got to attack for that, buddy.
So no, that's nothing. So
Nothing.
I
That's
have to
the
go for
first
it.
time that's happened to you.
Well, I have to go for it. That's
You
the
did.
thing, is because I'm so behind. But you're up, man. It's all you.
Alrighty.
You guys are about to witness history.
CP.
Channel history.
All right. Let's spend 1 CP. Get that out of here. I'll get rid of one of your evade tokens.
Oh no.
1 less chance to live.
I gotta psych him out. What are these? What are these cards?
I will keep the helmets.
All the helmets? Oh, just
Nah,
two.
just
helmets.
2 helmets. Really like giving me random crap that's not swords.
It's 3, 4, 5,
That does give me a 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. That is a small straight, which is enough damage.
Which is more than enough damage. 3, 4, 5, 6. And just because I can,
Okay.
for whatever that matters.
So I will use a card.
Oh no!
Helping Hand for 1 CP. So it puts me on 2 CP. Select one of your opponent's dice and force them to re-roll it.
Fair enough.
So I guess the most devastating one to get you to re-roll would be that one. 'cause
That
it would
one?
break up.
That would?
Yeah.
That would.
Yep. So I'll get you to re-roll that one.
No worries.
Ooh.
That didn't really help you.
3.
Does break my thing.
What does it
actually,
give
yes.
you?
But I will then spend 3 CP to play twice as wild. So then we can change it to...
Damn. That's why I have to do all these things. I still have a card here that can help. And an evasive token. So I've got to,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To give me a large straight.
So you heal 2, so do that first.
So I will heal my 2.
let's so a
Puts me back
duel
to 9.
won't help me actually.
And deal 8 damage.
A duel will not help me. I have to use this evasive token.
You're going to try your evade first?
Well, it doesn't really matter.
Actually, yeah, because even if you prevent half, it'll still...
Believe in the heart of the tokens.
Will the token save your butt?
We have a 33% chance to get this. It's a 6.
Wow. 6s are great, not for
Okay,
that.
So you just wait. No. All right, let's do a duel. I've already lost.
May as well.
Let's do a duel.
See if you can get a little bit of retribution. A 3 versus a 2.
Yep. So I will.
You can reduce it by half, or you can deal 3 back.
I'll deal 3 back to you.
Just
that way it looks closer.
Out of petty spite. Takes me to 6.
Well done.
TJ's first dice thrown victory, ladies and gentlemen. That took way more effort and time than we were hoping for.
So Neil, you were here to witness that. So you're his good luck charm.
It's even independently witnessed.
Yeah. So you're the good luck charm officially. So we'll never play dice run without
No,
you. again.
dice thrown's done. You are not seeing another one on the channel. Vic's just going to crack it. and
No,
burn it
that's
all.
not what is going to happen. We're about to record another one, and you're up again. So
I know. We'll see how we go for that.
Look, that was actually a really good game. Like I came back there a little bit. It was really interesting. Came down to a few like really.
Yeah,
cool
I came out
cards there.
swinging pretty hard off the start
Yeah.
there, and then slowed it down a bit with some kind of wonk rolls.
Yeah.
You got some damage back in, and then all of a sudden managed to just get that ult, which those ults really do determine the game a lot of the time. I think.
Plus, all your little heals too. Like
Yeah, those little heals were enough to just keep me alive long
You
enough.
probably healed more than 6 damage, which is what you ended up with. So that
Oh yeah,
kept you
definitely.
alive.
So if it wasn't for the heals, you definitely would have had that one.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you guys go follow us on Twitter. We're at TTK Team. Tabletop
That's right.
Darts Team.
We're on social media.
Yeah, we're on all the social medias. So make sure you guys follow us because we do like polls there, announcements, all that sort of stuff.
And obviously, as the community
Yeah.
grows, it will make it a lot easier for us to start doing competitions and stuff as well. So you
Yeah.
might be able to win yourself some sweet merch, which we will have coming soon.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, thank you very much for watching. Until next time. See ya.
Ciao.